Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe, and if I see your face in here again, I will give you both the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Hello everyone, my name is ASDF. Welcome to Shadows Over Loathing, the sequel to West of Loathing, which we really enjoyed here on Twitch, and I think it made it to YouTube, but who knows. So WASD is how to move. We already have a newspaper stuck to our face and apparently have no idea. This would probably be useful information if you could see it. You can't see anything interesting in that direction. Actually, you can't see anything at all with this magazine stuck to your face. Oh boy, I imagine... Can we get hit by a car? Oh! Did we die? Are we died? Game over right at the start. What's up, Big Ninja? Welcome. Oh man, alright. I'm a little sad that the custom cursor didn't apply when I switched it from full screen to not full screen. Okay, well, if you get hit by a car, you get instant game over. You hear the sounds of a diner behind you. Maybe someone there can help you with your little magazine on the face problem. Or I could just give up and return to main menu. Oh my goodness, this smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Oh my goodness. Well, nobody has a shirt or shoes, so... I am not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points to the right as far as you know. Thanks. Okay, you shouldn't bother anybody till you get the magazine off your face. Makes sense. You can feel a little sign here, but can't see what it says. Probably instructions for what to do in case of magazine-related emergencies. Man, this game is just kicking it off. We already have silly walking or something? You won't encounter any spiders? You will encounter so many spiders. Arachnophilia. Skip confirmations, difficulty normal, pacifist mode. You can gray out combat related stuff. Okay. High dynamic range rendering for a black and white game. Woo! This option is haunted. Uh-oh. I don't know if we should have done that. It's the bathroom. Probably? You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing my face. Wow, there's customizations. You know, I'm kind of digging the just kind of regular stick figure look. So, yeah, nothing real. I guess this one would kind of look more like me. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We'll really embrace this game. So, wait, what was the no for? I missed it. There you are. Leave the bathroom. Okay. Ooh, they got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes as the kids call them. Neat. Hey, there's something in the coin return. You gain 1 meat. There is meat stuck in the coin return. Let's not play a song. Let's listen into the older folks having an animated discussion. Huh. The way these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles? It's scandalous, and all those dances they do, flailing around like the I don't know what. I thought the Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. And that's the problem right there, this newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. I love it. Oh my goodness. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey man, what kind of town is this? Poughkeepsie. Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted our Jelly Beans breezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, Bushra, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. Oh, what are you, a canceled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Oh, yeah, I'll try that. Man, that is just real life right there. That is how I feel. Sign says meat only, no credit. Man's concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. That is just exactly how coffee works. Oh my goodness. No, does anybody really like coffee? Well, no, that looks much better. I'm Ethel. I'm ASDF. Hi, I'm ASDF. ASDF who? ASDF Gaming _ doesn't let me do underscore. ASDF Gaming. Pleased to meet you, ASDF Gaming. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so myself. That'll be 1 meat. Great to go, please. Ether pours you a steaming hot cup of fresh black Java. Favorite cup of fresh black coffee. It smells better than any coffee you've had on this trip. Anything else, hon? Yeah, does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hun, but it's someone else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. Mind your business, Ethel. Let's say, I'm searching for something. I see. Do you know what it is you're looking for? I'm trying to become the most powerful being this world has ever seen. To be able to take down anything that gets in our way. But as that's not an option, just trying to find myself, I guess. You've got a perk, Voyage of Self-Discovery. You're looking for yourself. Maybe you're in a mirror somewhere. Ethel smiles. Well, you know what they say, you're always in the last place you look. Let's smile and leave. Laugh and leave. Okay. Character sheet. We've got perks. We've got basic humanity. You are a minimum viable person. You occupy space and are capable of moving through it and perceiving things. Beautiful. And maybe you're in a mirror somewhere. That's kind of suspicious. We're going to have to check every mirror we come across. So it looks like we've got more of a skilled tree here that we can invest in. And then I need to put the game back in full screen mode because I can't see the option at the bottom. So let's just do that real quick. It's just when I click out of the game, the music will stop. So we'll continue. Character sheet. Tab, next section, shift tab, previous section. Okay. Let's go in the bathroom then. You were just in there a few seconds ago. If you go in again, people will think you're weird. I don't care. I want to go see myself in the mirror. All right. Prologue. We weren't even in the prologue. Small chat today? Yeah. How you doing, Yoshi? You pull the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris of Murray's Antiques on 111 Plunkett Street in Ocean City. Dear SDF, I hope this letter finds you well. I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able, please. Your Uncle Murray. Okay. I was reading it while I was asleep. Have to resubmit your first paper, but it's a slow day, so you're getting some documentation done. That's nice. Yeah, I got a pretty slow day here too. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride. When the bus suddenly judders to a stop, you look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Like driving to Oregon. Okay, the outskirts of Ocean City. Let's talk to this guy. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope, sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Oh, geez, didn't you fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can, plus 1 additional can. Well, why do I have to get it? Well, I'd go myself except for 2 reasons. Those being, firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Well, alright then, guess I haven't got much of a choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. Well, I'm right-handed. I'm gonna say nuts. Oh, we might... Okay. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck. Thanks. Flashlight might be better than the umbrella, so drink red cola. Protect your family from before the war. Oh man. Okay, 6 and 7, 17/64ths meat. Okay, there's a bit of gas left on this pump, but no hose. The station seems to have run out of service. Grab that baseball bat, and let's see if we can equip it. It's equipped automatically. So is Osborne the Startling. Each round of combat increases your muscle, mysticality, or moxie by 1. That seems really powerful. When you were 4 years old, Osborne flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Let's unpack our luggage. You shouldn't unpack your bag in a dirty gas station. Got it. Okay, great. Loot the cash register. You gain 7 meat. Take the snacks. A cheese loaf increases your moxie by 1 until you eat something else. Empty oil cans, a whole pyramid of them. The sign says employees only. Are you an employee? No. Well, since it's a place is out of business, probably wouldn't hurt anything for you to go back there, I guess. Okay. We can search the desk. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Well, let's look for a key, shall we? This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. This shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have use for any of them. This shelf is full of old personnel files. Each object you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. We can go through here. This is the garage. Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. Yeah, Steve. The old Flyver looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. Big tool chest, but all the good tools have been stolen. Open the fuse box. It's advertised as a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. Okay. It's some kind of weird machine, but we need 3 mysticality for it, so we can't do anything with that machine. Maybe we can go... The pump's full of water instead of gas. Okay. Maybe we keep going. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Good, okay. Miserable looking hitchhiker standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there! Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh, also I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? I'm ASDF. Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So, what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. Do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. Does this get perks from the other game like this? I don't know if it granted perks from the other game, but yeah, what a grump face. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well anyway, seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What do you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh, yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. I'm thinking of the one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. Forget the name, but it was terrible. His earlier works are the best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. Okay. Okay, bye. Good luck. This field is extremely corny. Hey, I don't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence y'all just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry, everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right, so you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks, my name's ASDF Gaming. Howdy, ASDF, I'm Elias. Alaglist Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Okay? Can we take the rifle? Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yup. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't varmints. There's vermin to be sure, and critters such as like that, but the almanac didn't list any examples of a varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now in any case, that gun is for later. Later? Yep, much later. Huh. Okay. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be, don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Well, yeah, it's not haunted exactly. Bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want, it's yours. A haunted duck caller full of spiders. Reducing the enemy's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 when you honk it at them once per fight. Oh my goodness. What spiders? Okay. Oh. Out back. Is that a gun? Well, we got a rusty pistol. You think it equipped automatically? Oh, interesting. So, does muscle and 1 physical damage. Does moxie and 1 physical damage. It's probably better to have a rusty pistol. The scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. Show it you aren't scared. We're fighting a scarecrow with a gun. Okay, we should honk because we have 1 AP. -1 to all stats. Why is my health bar? Oh, is it because it intends to attack me and that's gonna be what it is? That's pretty cool. Blammo. Pow. Oh, I got +1 AP again. Pick up a rock and throw it at the shoot crow, dealing 2 physical damage. And it does not end my turn. I don't think we should be fighting this thing. We're gonna die next turn. That crow has your back? Yeah, with the healing. Okay, I think 1 more attack should do it. And this will do 2 physical damage. I was like, if we miss this thing... now it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. You gain 5 XP. Excellent. Thinks menacing days are over. An old tractor, there's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. Pull the rag out and sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left in here. Collect it. You got 1/3 of a full gas can. Oh, okay. That's cool. Tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the county. Okay. That crow is pretty nice. +1 AP per turn. The barn doors are locked. You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. Alright, don't wander into the woods. All these boxes are labeled bears. Are these boxes really full of bears? No, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels. Is all you want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Bibson's extra sweet pears. Increases your mysticality by 1. Gee, thanks. Okay. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Where does this door lead, I ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though. I doubt you find much of use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attached to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what'd someone call it, a nutrient-rich environment? Ornery little beasts, real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. Can we... Oh, take a look at the books. We got an item. I just clicked through it. I thought we'd probably get an item. The handgun's tail unlocks advanced shooting techniques. Story's pretty boring, but it contains some very technically complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Oh, we need stats to read the books. I mean, that makes sense. 10 meat in the drawer. Do we dare? There's a loose floorboard here. Pretty squeaky. Alright, let's fight this dust devil. He said they were dangerous. Okay, let's not right now. Let's see if we can maybe level up or something. Box labeled tears. Wait, are these boxes of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. Can't put neither one of them in boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. Okay. Box labeled gears. What's with these boxes of gears? My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. That makes sense. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors. Shears. Class rings. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. There's that collecting trifecta. Huh, well, okay then. Oh, we already went in there. We need a bathroom with a mirror. Hey, what's up, H? How you doing? Door leads to a bathroom. Can I use your bathroom? Sure, how'd you know that was a bathroom, though? I've always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms is all. Well, good for you, I guess. A mirror! You can see your face in Elias's mirror just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. Oh, hey, there you are. Smile. Hey there, good looking. Oh, what's wrong? Why, I gotta... Oh, no. Oh, no. You remember there's something really embarrassing you did a couple of years ago? I'll just assume this looks good. Oh, we can literally change our facial expression. That's pretty funny. It probably stays like that after, too. You flush Chekhov's toilet hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. I don't know if I should have done that haunted thing. Did you customize your hair? Yeah, kinda. This was the one that I felt like looked closest to me in real life. What's with this door? Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room we left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. Okay, well, I guess we'll try to take down the dust devil. Maybe we'll just keep looking around. This turtle's stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am helping it. There you go, buddy. Aw. Enjoy blue cola, the honorable choice. Looks like they drove this Looks like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away? Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. Well, there's a can of gas. Got 2/3 of a can now. There's glyphs on the walls. These piles of garbage look like can't do much with them. Couple of bedrolls. A fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Cheerful looking hobo toots idly on a harmonica. Hi there, I'm ASDF. Well, howdy there, neighbor, I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country's my home, so everybody's my neighbor. Oh, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers who better get off of my property. I'm just joshing you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. That seems suspicious. Sure, I'll have some jerky. Increases muscle by 1. There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself. Like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, locals are a little bit weird. Okay, where are you from? I'm originally from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep, real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. What? You ever think of going back? They only got one track here, so it's a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they've built a second one, though. Huh. Do you live here? Not permanent like, but I've been camped out here a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the boss has sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your mettle. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the walls, there's a camp forming in Ocean City. Figure I'll mosey over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? Never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Similar. I see. Okay, well, let's eat that thing. Clam jerky increases our muscle by 1, and we got slightly clammier. Your body is now approximately 1% clam on the account of the small amount of clam you just put in it. Great. And then we'll force this open. Using our smarts to get stronger. That pile just moved. There's something shiny in this pile. Dig for it. We got a class ring. That's fun. Tarnished ring from the Seaside Institute of Technology. Adorned with a blue jewel supported by a pair of tiny carved badgers. Trade that into Elias. There's a carving on the trunk of this tree. It says how he loves playing the harmonica. Aw. A refrigerator. Oh, we got a full gas can now. We don't even need the hose. The stew in this pot is beyond help, but you could probably salvage the ladle. We got a grimy spatula. Deals mysticality plus 2 physical damage. Okay. So, let's look at the inventory real quick. So, the spatula would deal mysticality plus 2 physical damage, so it would do 3. The pistol does moxie plus 1. I think the baseball bat's our best bet, because it's muscle plus 1. And we're 2 muscular now. So, oh, oops. Take the bull by the horns. It's a railroad bull, how we told you about, although railroad minotaur would actually be more accurate. Take it by the horns. Oh, he's gonna do half our HP right now. Let's honk though, once per turn. So now we'll do slightly less than half. And then we can thwack it. Maybe it'll be instant death. It does not seem like instant death. Oh, minus 4 HP, that's not good. Okay, but we're getting stronger because of our bird friend. So now we do 3 physical damage. Oh, get out of here. Alright, you got enough XP now to learn a skill. Open the character sheet. Cool. See what so this is all about. A 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. Oh, that model never really seemed to take off. Oh, look, it has a can of gas on it. You add the gas to your can because you can. You've got 133% full gas can. Okay. Oh, you know we're going to get all the gas. Does he have a name? I named him ASDF Gaming. Yeah, because we can customize the name. Howie's knapsack. Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. No one's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. Okay, if we can get 3 moxie together, we can figure it out. So I think what we could do. Oh, I want to do that. I think what we can do is buy the +1 moxie and then eat something that gives us 1 moxie. Because we got... Oh, mysticality by 1. The cheese. Moxie by 1 is the cheese loaf. So let's... You know what? Let's do it. There's probably a perfect way to play this. Okay, so we lost our... thing, but now we can open this up and learn 1 more moxie. Okay, and then now we have 3 moxie and we can crack this open. So, hey, what's up, little Ivy Kitty? Thanks for the raid. You're gonna name him Todd. Alright, Todd. Ha! There isn't a puzzle you can't solve, except maybe a puzzle harder than this one. Fortunately, the bag is pretty much just full of trash. You do find a small key in the bottom, though. Might open a file cabinet or a desk drawer or some other boring office thing. We know where that desk is. You're naming the bird. Oh, the bird's name is Todd. I think Osborne the Startling is its name. Sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, let's talk to him and give him the class ring. You're moving out. Yep, finished packing, so I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning, but I went and packed my teddy bear. Forgot which box he's in and can't sleep. See. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for my farming anyhow, just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckoned I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit, see what kind of trouble I can get up to. Heh. Nice. So what's your story? What you doing out here on a night like this? Oh my goodness. Lose the glasses. Hydrate, stretch, and posture check. Alright, let's do all that stuff. You guys all better be stretching with me. That's how this goes. This is your daily reminder to stretch. I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. Gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. I gotta warn you, though, you have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She's built an ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting, and the like worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, might as well be a dog trying to read Play-Doh, so I locked it in the barn. I see. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you got a mind to, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Thanks. Okay, let's equip the spatula. Well, we have Moxie, right? So that's the pistol. Yeah. We'll equip the pistol. We'll head off to the back. Go on in. Is there a needle? Oh, you have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. Amazing. Oh, we could have opened this if we had our muscle still, but we don't. So we'll take the fishing rod. Muscle +1 physical damage. It's a ranged weapon. Used for fishing and not for fighting. A watering trough for some long gone livestock. I'm fishing in a watering trough? What is even happening? What's up, IE? How you doing? You didn't catch anything, but it was good practice. A nice barrel would be nicer if it had something in it. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. A bale of hay. Alright, let's destroy it. Here we go. Okay, we're going to use the goose call so that we don't die in 2 turns. 4 damage. Oh. Easy. Ramon's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. Osbone startling grows stronger. 1 maximum HP. Nice. Rest in parts. There's violence, but it's not scary. Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to do for it. We got welding gloves, +1 hot armor. Did it auto equip? It did. We'll get the gas. 166% full gas can. You go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and you're falling out of lofts fever. Okay, great. Don't fall out of the lofts, I guess. Thank you for the jump scare. Appreciate it. Oh man. Okay, let's talk to him and say we took care of I had to beat up your scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow, but what'd you go and do a thing like that for? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Okay, let's talk to him about the class ring. I found this old class ring. Hand it to him. He looks it over. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I got one of these fellows in faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire like this. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pigskinners. Had a little enchantment on them so kids wouldn't quite get so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-karat gold and the stone's made of glass. Collector'd give you 30 meat for it, such as myself, if you're interested in selling it. Should we just say he can have it? Well, thank you. That's right. Generous. He admires it a bit more and slips it into the pocket of his overalls. Don't mention it. Okay. So we've done everything here. Oh, wait. There was one more option to talk to him, right? Nope. There was not. Let's go back to the desk and get... Oh. There's a weird plaque here where Lydia was standing. Historic site at this spot on the 13th of October 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O'Crollins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. Kinda spooky. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago had been dead for exactly 20 years. Good, swell. Everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip even before you've arrived. Good. He's got a black eye. Okay, let's open this desk. Get a fuse. Oh, a gas pump hose. Oh, we still need a fuse, though. The little silver key falls into a hole in the floor and disappears. Solid. Okay. Install the hose and pump some gas. We got a 200% full gas can now. And I think, unfortunately, we can't do the lift because we don't have that fuse. Because we need muscle again for it. Yeah. I imagine this is what we needed in the other place, but that's okay. I think we don't have to play it perfectly. Now we know how... Oh, the turtle! The turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. We can name the turtle Todd. Todd the turtle. Todd the turtle. Turtle's like a slow bandage. Each round of combat, Todd heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. Okay. Also, you're looking nice today. Did you change anything about your face? It feels like you did. Well, I took my glasses off. So, I don't even know who redeemed it. I just saw it. It was Yoshi. Todd and Osborne are animal friends. Yeah. So, I think Osborne increases a stat by 1, which is much better than a little bit of healing currently. The bus driver. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? You sure you're driving the can? Well, his can. Well, huh. This can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. You ready to hit the road? Well, let's get out of here. Looks like I got a haircut. It's down. It's usually up. Here. A little bit more. Looks a little normal. You climb back on the bus, return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off. The sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Oh, I love that. Plunkett Street. And you realize your meandering thoughts the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh, boy. All ashore. What's going ashore? Thanks for traveling. Willis Bus Co. Great. The Army surplus store is closed for the night. Going seems inaccurate. Okay, keep out. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. Nice weather we're having. He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. Wise man once said when the rain falls on poor men and rich alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or? My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm ASDF. Pleased to meet you, ASDF. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Sure. Thank you very much, ASDF. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Okay, Gus. Still look different even with the glasses on? Oh, it's a trash can full of trash. Is this the new spittoon? Dig through it. We got cheap cologne. Increases your stench armor by 1 until you use another potion. Got it. Your forehead bigger than a double-decker bus, so your hair just goes straight down and covers it all. Nice. You got that 5-head life. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up to you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be ASDF. We don't get many customers at this time of night, or at all, really. It's me. Were you expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. He said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. There's something I'm missing here. This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk to Great Aunt Ruthie into selling your mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is gonna take some explaining. Well, definitely intrigued now. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation, you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. You love how this game is so well made, yet it's all stick figures? Yeah. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great. You hear the door shop opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's well timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Sheesh. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and heads through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Okay, this is where we sleep. This is your new bedroom, apparently. You can hear Gabby bustling around in there making the bed and such. Whose desk is this? Maurice, I keep nagging at him to straighten it before someone bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche with curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. We'll do. I mean, won't do. Hey Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray's got her a couple of years ago. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? Oh, she'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She'd love those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay, one thing to do. Okay, don't have time to play games. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Let's go back out. We're too tired to go back out, so we'll go on into the bedroom. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need to do before the night's over. Wow, mission already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine to detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectatron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. Doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it, that's why she came over tonight, but since she turned up out of the blue, guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say this is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have to go far, it's just down at the other end of the block if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Heck yeah. Well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with ASDF and help him get that hat, okay? Okay. Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. All right, we're going to make a tired sigh. All right, fine. You said it's a hat, cursed hat. According to the readout, yeah, men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to... What, just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. Okay, we got the key. Quest item. What's up, Gabby? Gab with Gabby. How you doing, Gabby? It's all of the berries. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented a fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it, maybe 50 years later. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy is terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store, Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're going to need some muscle for this. And Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. All right. Goblin speech is amazing. I love this. This is amazing. Loathing series is great, especially the writers. Yeah. I love how this game's so well made and stick figures. Yep. I've read that already, but I was catching up on the chat. So, all right. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh, yes. All of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-grand Gabby came and popped and just some blocks over there. Or two popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow. So your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yep. 14 years. All right. Let's after this one. So you're a flapper, right? Haha. Yes. Gabby flaps all of the time. Gabby's parent flap too, and grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8. What? Oh, right. Goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look at it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby, and previous ones too. It's okay. Don't worry too hard to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. I guess if you just pop and then clone yourself or something. Okay, we got release. It says please. Release, please. They saw broken glass. Let's go through this trash too. It's exceeded its can's grasp. The building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. It's late, the bank is closed, you can't see anything interesting. Okay, there's no fungus among us. Yeah, they reproduce via spores. Yeah, in the first game, we learned a lot about them. We got coffee, let's pour it in a cup. You got nasty old coffee. Increases maximum AP by 1, that's pretty good. There's a crumpled up pink slip on this desk. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press! You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe, and if I see your face in here again, I will give you both the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note never to pick a fight with this Carver person. You see a thin 3-ring binder. We got a pneumatic tube system manual. The reference manual for a city network of pneumatic tubes looks just like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. It's a big, heavy water cooler. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. You got nasty old leftovers. Okay, an item in combat. Oh boy, look through the newspaper. Seems like a waste of time unless you have something specific to look for. Oh, what date are you searching the archives for? October 14th. 1908, tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Oh, so that was the when they hit the hitchhiker. So I guess we can come back here and read up on stuff. Half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, I've told you once, I've told you 100 times, not enough people buy the newspaper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it's a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you give me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Okay. No, it says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where birds just can't find it and rat us out to the pro-east. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Oh, we're gonna check. You know, it says Robson, first Hayden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna take a karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? Where's that water cooler? Hey, look, a trap door. This is why you read all the stuff. Why are there weird fish people? It's a calendar from 11 years ago. July 22nd, 1917. We'll take the underground newspaper. It's a quest item. Well, we're getting a lot of quest items. What's the, yeah. Find something interesting. The top story from that date is Ocean City's comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newspaper stands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that the watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Sounds like it went well for everybody. It sounds like it went well for nobody. Let's gaze into the thing. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, says local children. Okay. This is probably for flavor. If you guys really want to stop and pause, you could read them, but you'd have to be really fast. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. It reads, Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out on a letter instead of maybe just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type the name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term that I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. It did. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Okay. Oh, nice. +1 mysticality. That's good. The left one is engraved, always check, and the right one says your sources. It really makes you think. Always check your sources. Okay, we've read everything here now. So we'll go through. Something around here seems pretty fishy. And it's these two moist fellows standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to interpret investigate, and as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly in the dim light. You can't tell if this is natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry I buried the lead there, but, you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge, bulging, round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium watch dials, and they hiss and gurgle at you between rows of pointed, shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their head open and close like thin, wet mouths, gasping for air or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. Gross. It appears they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off attacking you until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Dive in and fight them. Let's go. Okay, so they're doing cold damage, and this guy is gonna slap Osborne for 4 damage. Not Osborne. It's okay. Oh. They're both gonna hit Osborne. Okay, so we need to... Let's do this. For this guy. And then we need to, like, take this guy out or something. So, he has 6 HP. Hopefully Gabby will take one out as well. Otherwise, Osborne is going to bite the dust. So, okay. Well, I guess we should have realized this guy was going first. So, Gabby heals all allies for 5. He'll slap him for 3. We need to heal all allies for 5. Otherwise, Osborne's gonna bite the dust, so... One shot, one shot? Throw that rock, one shot, one shot? I guess we could have thrown the rock, but... I don't know, it doesn't matter. We'll throw it at this guy. His name's Todd? No, this guy's Osborne. Todd the Turtle is Todd the Turtle. There's 4 damage, and we need to slap the burly fisherman. The sound effects. So much for those things that you rather not think about any further. Great. Okay. Okay, the control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, and a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are currently off. Let's consult the manual. Startup instructions. Okay. Green power on. Pump engage. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red indicator light... Okay, let's hope we can consult the manual. So it says, push the green power on button. Pull the pump engage lever. The motor noise turns into a sort of loud, windy chime. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Okay. If the red indicator's light, set the suction to A. Blue, suction to E. Green, suction to D. But it's yellow. So... I don't know what to do with yellow. Right? Pull the pump and gauge lever we did. Well, I guess we can turn the knob from A to G. So it looks like red, blue, and green are A, E, and D. So it's not going to be A, E, or D. Let's try B. You click the dial into place and the noise turns into a shuddering growl for a second before an orange light flashes and the entire machine shuts down. Okay, let's try this again. So we need to push the green button, pull the lever. Turn the knob. We'll try C. Oh, it worked. Oh, okay. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Gross. Let's take the hat. We got the cursed fedora. Did we equip it? Terribly cursed. Nothing good can come of this. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura around it. Well, we turned the thing on, so it's no longer responsive. Interesting. I guess we'll climb it. Let's put the hat on. Yeah. That's good. It's good stuff. One fewer thing to carry. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was confusing you. Totally my bad. Looks like you found the hat. I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. Doesn't look unusual, although, yeah. Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like the feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that's definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take the hat and go sit on the machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, alright? Okay, makes sense, but what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try to resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you gotta give it a try to understand. Okay. This must be Charles Wallace. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm ASDF. That I am. Pleased to meet you, ASDF. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectotron and the uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. It's nothing, really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does that weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a traditional sense, yep. Anything else I can help you with? Nothing now, Charles. Alright, let's get in the uncursing machine. Still can't pet the cat. Sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and put the weird metal dome thing over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good, loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. We got the uncursed fedora, +1 mysticality. Okay, but the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. How do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy, ASDF. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newman, yeah. The machine that knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as far as you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton sort of guy. Fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe, I'll do that. Oh, okay. The Fedoral Reserve. Alright, I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now, I will finden thy murderer. A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Et in Arcadia ego, even in Arcadia there is death, even in paradise there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cutter, there has been a murder. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers, and of us always tellins the truth. One of us always lies, and the third of us does not speakin at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, there's nothing I can do to saving thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Okay, blessed be. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to murder. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speakins of 3 brothers, one who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not speakin at all but honks. What speakin thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin since then? No, sire. Oh my goodness. What is even happening right now? And this guy with 3 hats. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. Aye, a mordra, with provisions at its source. Oh, perversions. Speak to me of perversions. I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What art thou telling me? I am troubled by the Mordra, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother speakens of three brothers, one who always lies, one who always tells the truth, one who does not speak at all but honks. What specken thee of this? I do not honken, sire, I swear upon it. Never hast thou honken? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in my eyes. Okay. We've got a first, second, and third tree. And the second one has 2 hats, but the first one and third one have 3 hats. Let's go this way and see what's over here. Oh, it remains unresolved. Well, I don't know what to do. What do we do? Well, this guy talked about trees honking, but none of the trees were honking. I say I did not do the Mordra. I also say I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speaken at all but honks. Thou lie about honkin', tree. What say? Thy brothers honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie to the Cutter of the woods. Thou wouldst do Mordra in this wood. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract thee whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run from me, tree! Thou do not run? Nay, I grow in 100 years. I will hath grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never felon me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, Morderer. But that is not fair. Alright. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter, and wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. Put the hat back on. It really neatly sparkles now. That's pretty good. Okay. Now that you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy that goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. Nice hat. Well, thank you. +1 mysticality, so we got 2 mysticality now. So, okay, I think we should talk to Jessica. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great, what was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter, that was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. So then we can go to our bedroom. Knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old ragdoll on the top shelf, must have been left by the previous tenant. Okay. Simple writing desk with no chair or pens or paper or anything. Finally time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Oh, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got stamp from Murray's letter. Okay, interesting. Let's examine it. Postmark says 18th April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks ago. April 18, 1906. We're going to have to go check that in the archive. Television set. You've heard of these, unfortunately. No shows have been invented yet. Great. Okay. Well, I think that takes us to the end of our day. You are very ready for this day to be over. So, thank you guys for coming on by. Maybe something's happening here? Oh no, we're in a dream world. Alright, well, a dream about school. We're going to pick this up tomorrow on the stream. So, yeah, thanks again for coming on by. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think this game has in store for us. Or, if you look up info about the game, which class should we pick? I'm interested to hear what you have to say about it. As always, hopefully you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.